Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking at the Y40 Pro, you're not a casual shopper. You're the kind of person who wants power that feels immediate, confidence you can touch, and a setup that actually matches the standard you hold yourself to. This isn't a maybe machine, this is the one you buy when you're done settling. Before we dive into what this thing is really like to live with, hit the link below and check the current price. These high-end iBUYPOWER configs move fast, and when stock drops, the price never stays where it is. I picked up the Y40 Pro after bouncing between builds that looked good on paper but always fell short when I pushed them. You know that feeling, smooth for a week, then the stutters show up, the temps creep, and suddenly you're researching upgrades again. I wanted out of that cycle. So I upgraded Ryzen 9 7900X, RTX 5070 Ti 16GB, 32GB DDR5, 2TB NVMe, and honestly, I should have done it sooner. Real-world performance? It's the kind of speed you stop noticing because everything is instant. You launch a game, boom, you're in. You jump into Premiere while a download is running, no slowdown. Even heavy multitasking feels like breathing, natural, effortless, no waiting. And the airflow in this case, that's what surprised me the most. Long gaming sessions stay consistent. Fans ramp, but performance doesn't dip. It feels like a PC that understands you're going to push it and is ready for it every single time. The look? Clean, confident, modern. If you care about having a setup that energizes your space and makes you want to sit down and create, this hits that vibe perfectly. The RGB feels purposeful, not tacky, it adds that you built something elite energy without being loud. Quick reminder, check the link while you're watching. Price and stock on these high-spec units swing fast, especially the ones with this GPU and CPU combo. If you're hesitating because you're wondering whether you need this level of power, here's the truth. Whenever people step down a tier, they always come back to this model. You know you want the performance headroom. You know you want the comfort of not upgrading again in a year. And deep down, you know you'll regret choosing good enough instead of the one that actually fits your identity. Owning this feels like owning a flagship, that quiet confidence of knowing your system is built to dominate workloads, not survive them. Pros: instant, fluid performance with zero hesitation, cool and consistent thermals under long loads, clean, premium look that elevates your whole setup, roomy storage and memory for future comfort, a system that actually feels flagship every day. Cons: large case footprint for smaller desks, fans get audible under full load. Don't get stuck comparing specs and looping through reviews. That's how you lose days and get